Hello, all the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Thank you very much for subscribing. I see a lot of water signs in my subscriber list, as well as if you want to find out more about myself, what do I do, and what kind of workshops I offer, as well as readings, visit my Instagram page, Arrow Sisters. So, this video is for health prognosis for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We will go through one by one, so you can skip the timing based on your sign. And let's start with the Cancer sign. Let's look what is the health prognosis and situations for all the Cancers, Sun, Moon sign, as well as rising by the end of 2020. So what do we have here? Moon, King of Pentacles, excellent. Okay, Knight of Wands and Ten of Cups, amazing. I'm using my tarot cards to give you the details, as well as we will look into the healing mantra deck, giving you the guidance of how to improve your emotional state until the end of this year. So Cancer, what do I see here? We have really good cards here, so I would recommend don't worry about your health by the end of this year, because whatever comes to your life, whatever challenges related to the health, you will overcome it and you will be recovering. I would say that you are all the time back and forth in terms of your health habits. You might be really maybe pushing yourself very hard in terms of physical exercises. When you really commit to stay fit, go to gym, exercise, you would be pushing yourself really hard. At the same time, you would have unhealthy habits like overdosing with food, alcohol. Maybe you would have some sleeping issues, smoking habits, or any other unhealthy habits that you might have, and which would cause problems to your stomach. And as well, for just in summary, I would recommend when you do sports in the next 7 months, please take precautions, maybe warm up, think how to protect yourself carefully, wear proper shoes for certain sport, or take required precautions in order to protect yourself, because there is a really risk of having a certain injuries, especially for your legs and feet. But looking in general, I would say that you Cancer are recovering or still in a period when you have a certain mental issues with the Moon card, and it can be indicator of anxiety disorders or depression, and the Moon may be telling you to trust your instincts in relation to your health. If you feel you have an underlying health issue, go and get the checkup, go and do certain tests, visit a doctor. As well as for women, it could be that your health issues related to the menstruation cycle is being affected, as well as your hormonal imbalances in certain some ways. And these mental health issues is leading where you like to increase your dopamine, increase your endorphins. You are trying to use alcohol, drugs, maybe certain overeating, eating junk food, because this is very fast way how to increase your satisfaction about yourself. But these habits, especially related to the food habits, if you are keen to do and use a lot of junk food, which is processed food as well, there is a risk of having malnutrition or disorders with your digestive system or having certain stomach problems, as well as pay attention to your lymph system, as well as what are your habits of sleeping. Do you have a really proper sleep, or maybe you are waking up less relaxed, less rested than before? So pay attention to those signs, and if you feel that there is something wrong, go and check a doctor. Look for certain advice from professional, because with the moon card as well, it says that you might miss certain hidden disease, what you might have, what you might discover in very early stage, so you would treat it in very fast and proper manner. At the same time, at the moment, as I mentioned, most probably you are really taking care no matter of your unhealthy habits, because here with King of Pentacles, this is really good card for the health, and your health as well as physical strength and well-being should be doing very well. King of Pentacles indicates that you will have stability and security in terms of your health, and most probably you are having it already at the moment. If you have been concerned about your health issues, any issues are likely to be resolved easily and may not be bad as you might think. And those health issues, again, with the King of Pentacles, it signifies potentially stomach issues, issues with your skeleton or teeth. So again, if you do exercise, think about how you protect yourself. Wear proper sneakers, or do any other precautions that are required in order just to protect yourself from potential injuries. Here we have Page of Swords, and Page of Swords gives you a certain opportunity, gives you the sign where you need to look. And with this opportunity, it's related to the healing certain injuries and illness, as well as related to your mental clarity. So as I mentioned, you might have been struggling from certain depression or anxiety, and Page of Swords is giving you the guidance you really need to address it in order to increase your well-being. As well as be careful not to overdo whatever you are doing. So again, potential injuries if you are overdoing. Taking care about yourself is really good sign, but don't overdo it. Ease yourself back into the things. Start slowly, step by step. Don't jump into certain routine practices or certain fitness practices at full speed. As well, what can be improved and where you need to take a precaution is, as I mentioned, legs, ankles, poor blood circulation, nervous system, as well as with Page of Swords, as I mentioned, there is a risk of having a certain accident just because you are not paying attention to certain precautions. Yeah. So again, please pay attention to this, and you will really protect yourself from unwanted and unneeded trouble. With Knight of Wands reversed, well, this is not really good omen, because again it says you are trying to push yourself too fast, too far, and you might be reaching certain burnout. It can also indicate that you may have jumped into a new health regime, and you are having a new exercise plan with a little too much haste, and you might again injure yourself. So Cancers, this is like all the cards are telling that one thing: please protect yourself against the injuries. And with this card as well, this is the guidance where you should be looking. try to reduce your sugar, alcohol, and fatty foods. What I mentioned already about the fast food and alcohol or any other indulgences that you might be having. Maybe you are exercising and doing the same, like maybe having some drinks. Don't do it because there's a risk of having an injury. But if you still have any kind of health issue and you might be thinking, okay, how I will be healing it from it or how I will be recovering, with 10 of cups, this is really good sign because your health will be improving. Your health will be improving, and whatever you have at the moment or you might be having in the next 7 months, you will recover from it. If you haven't made those changes that I mentioned before with all these cards, the recovery won't be that fast and won't be that effective. As well, it generally is a positive card and gives you a certain energy level improvement. So if you have reached a burnout already, don't worry, you will reach your energy level back to the normal and you will be able to do whatever comes to your way. 10 cups is Mars in Pisces, and it can indicate accidents again to the feet, accidents to corns, and bones which are in your feet, so be very careful with that. As well as 10 of cups in a health reading can indicate unexpected surgeries. So if you don't really want to hurt yourself, be very careful and you will just skip all the potential injuries which might be coming into your way. Otherwise, take care. You are already in an excellent track at the specific moment. Just keep doing, be slow, and take care about yourself. So let's see what is happening with you, Cancer, in terms of your emotional state and which emotions you should let go in order to feel way much better, because emotions are as well the ones who affect our physical body health. What do we have here? Expressing free will, and it says my choices determine how brightly I shine. Again, your choices of not overdoing will determine how you will be feeling. If you take a path of King of Pentacles, who is very healthy, who knows what he wants, who is expressing and determining what wishes he wants to manifest in his life, he is getting the rewards in terms of monetary matters and finances and work. He's very successful. So I would suggest for you the same. Determine where are you going, who you are, and what you want to achieve. Go step by step towards your target. Don't overdo it, and you will achieve with the 10 of cups whatever you have set for yourself. So this was the health reading for all the Cancers. So let's do the next spread for Pisces. So what will be the health situation for all the Pisces by the end of 2020? Sun, it's excellent card for the health reading. Definitely you will have a very good health. Oh my god, as well, 8 of Pentacles, and finally King of Cups. Excellent. So let's look, what does it mean, Pisces? So looking in general, you have quite good prognosis for the next 7 months. At the same time, there is certain issue which is mainly related to your mental state. With the a reversed hermit, it might say that you have a certain mental issues that are coming already from the past situations. It can be related to different kind of areas of your life, relationships, work, finances, maybe other responsibilities, and this gives you a really discomfort in your emotional state. But as well, with the sun card in your present moment, I would say that you are starting already to recover, or you have already recovered from those mental issues. If not, it's advised to take time for yourself. Do something in order to relax yourself, in order to recover your emotional state. The weak points in your health for the next 7 months is stomach, digestive system, colon, as well as sexual organs. So let's look where you need to put your attention to in order to increase your well-being until the end of this year. So as I mentioned with the hermit, you might have certain mental health issues, maybe paranoia, or it could be as well anxiety, fears of the future, fears of not knowing what's going to happen, where all this is leading you, as well as mental health issues related to frustrations, anxieties about other areas of your life. And with the hermit, it's strong indication if you don't take time or precautions in order to relax yourself, in order to relax your overthinking and stress level, it might lead you to the problems to your lower stomach, spleen, intestine. So basically your weak points will be triggered, and you will start to feel it on your physical body. But at the same time, what I have here, here is the sun card, and sun is always a very positive indicator in terms of the health. With the sun, it comes vitality, so you should be starting to feel better. If you haven't already felt released from those anxieties, take time for relaxation, and definitely you will feel way much better in terms of the health. I would say majority of you already are feeling a full of life, balanced, positivity, wellness, in terms of your well-being and health, as well as if you have been ill, not only mentally or having certain physical conditions. With the sun card, it's a very good omen and gives you sign of recovery. If you are trying to get pregnant, the sun upright is as well good omen and signifies that you will get pregnant and you don't need to worry about it. With the warning of the sun card, if you are not taking precautions, it gives a potential sunburn, sunstroke, eyesight problems, skin cancer, vitamin D deficiency. So think about vitamin D, yes, heart diseases, as well as depression, which is as well related to the hermit. The death card, don't worry, nobody is going to die, because the death card is predicting little and in very few occasions. But usually with the death card, it gives a certain sign that you need to change, that you are on the edge of changing your lifestyle or your well-being. If you have been feeling like your health is never going to improve, nothing is working for you, the death card can signify that a change is coming towards you. However, how you handle this change will go a long way to determine the outcome. If your health has been bad and illness has left you feeling very pessimistic, try to embrace coming changes by the changing your attitude. Try to find something positive in each day, even if you feel ill and very pessimistic. You may also try a new approach. If you haven't tried maybe Reiki, Reiki is great tool, a holistic tool, how to give you healing on your emotional as well as spiritual level. Think about maybe trying to change your diet or trying to change your eating habits. Holistic therapy as well as energy healing is really recommended for you Pisces until the end of 2020. Um, as well with the death card, know that this is only the temporary situation. Where are you at the moment, or where you will be in the next 7 months? So this time will pass and the better times will come towards you. And with the death card, it as well again push on to your weakest point, which is the colon, bladder, prostate, gonads, pubic bone, and some other related organs as well. So take care about how do you feel about this overwhelming change which is on towards you and coming to your way. Here is the guidance card with the Eight of Pentacles, and it can indicate that you will be really working hard in order to achieve your recovery or doing a certain fitness plan. So this is a good sign because you will understand that you need to do something with yourself. You are with this card, you will be paying attention to your health and what your body needs, and shows a lot of self-discipline in order to get back yourself in a good shape and good health condition. The regime and discipline will be required, and it will take some time in order to recover for yourself. This should be as well if you really push yourself to follow certain regime, certain diet, or other exercises, other healthy practices, it will be paying off and you will start to feel healthier and stronger than before. If not, if you choose not to follow those instructions, here Sun in Virgo with this card, it can donate to issues with small intestine, liver, pancreas, as well as digestion problems, diarrhea, constipation, irritated bowel syndrome, even appendix. So I really support those who will take a decision to follow certain guidelines and improve your well-being, because the outcome card with the with the King of Cups comes really positive. So Pisces, this is it. If you really take a decision, you will reach a very good outcome in the next 7 months. And in the health context, the King of Cups gives you healing. It gives you a very positive sign, green light, go and do it, and you will receive expected rewards in terms of your health. As well, it reminds you to treat yourself with empathy and kindness. You should be feeling emotionally positive about your health. If you do emotional hygiene in terms of you decrease your depression and pessimistic outlook to the external world, as well as you implement certain physical exercises which as well increase the endorphins in your body, so you will start to feel more positive than pessimistic. With the King of Cups, you should be again paying attention to your stomach, digestive system, unhealthy belly fat, as well as improving your lifestyle habits and thinking about maybe quitting certain lifestyle habits which might give you early aging signs, like for example smoking or alcohol, as you Pisces are now in the next 7 months keen to age faster. So if you remove all those habits, you will not only feel but you will look very good. So let's look, Pisces, which, oh, it just came out. And here we have a liberating love. And with liberating love, you need to allow yourself to receive all the fulfillment you are willing to give. So not only you need to give the love to the externals, but you need to understand that you need to as well receive. And receiving unconditional love, being open to receive, are two different things. And if you are open to receive love, receive others' help with no condition, it gives as well the healing for your depression and emotional state. So this was the reading for you, Pisces. I wish you to recover from your depression. And now let's look into the next sign of Scorpio. So if you have checked your prognosis for this month in terms of your love relationship, as well as where are you going and what's going to happen, if you haven't checked, please go and check on my YouTube channel. I post it for every month. So let's look what's going to happen with all the Scorpios in terms of health by end of 2020. I appreciate if you subscribe and like my YouTube channel as well. Okay, excellent. 10 of Pentacles, amazing card. And 9 of Cups and the Sun. Scorpios, if the rest of your life is not going very well, the health will be excellent. So let's look into your health situation in more details. Scorpions, I think so far I have seen you have the best health situation at this moment, as well as looking into the next 7 months. Well, in summary, what I see here is you might be having certain health issues related to your family problems, in terms of maybe some of your family members have certain inherited issues related to their health. So this can be causing certain attention to you, as well as the big red flag for you is emotional baggage, and as well as maintaining emotional balance, because everything what is happening at the moment towards you is really causing you a lot of emotional stress. So this is another thing that you should be paying attention. And how to heal yourself, it's recommended to do maybe certain energy healing, Reiki, or certain other practices where you are connecting to the higher healing energies, and this will really help you towards managing your emotional imbalance, as well as for those who are not that into maintaining your emotional balance or taking care about your health. There is attention that you need to put certain effort in order to maintain your sexual organ health. So pay attention if the body is giving you certain signs that something is not being well. Just pay attention and visit a doctor. As well as what I see almost for every sign is managing your consumption of alcohol, foods, and sugars, because this might be hitting the effect on your general health as well as well-being and how you look in the next 7 months. But in general, this is very good spread, and we have here 10 of Pentacles, which is usually a very good card and represents that you in general and already for a long time have a stability in your health, that you have certain health regime which is really taking care about how you feel and how you look. If you have been having certain issues from the past, don't worry, because those issues will be solved and you will start to feel better. As well as it can indicate that you have a support around you, so maybe you have certain relatives who are working in a medical sector, or you have just very supporting family and friends. If you are getting sick, they are around you and really takes care about yourself. Speaking what kind of illness and disease or disorders you might have, with the Mercury in Virgo, it donates to short breath and nervous debility, as well as Ten of Pentacles suggests that you should be taking slow and steady pace towards the health goals. So if you are thinking about taking a certain new treatment or starting a new regime, take a slow pace and you will be fine. As well as with the Six of Swords, can indicate that you are taming and getting the relief from the symptoms that you might be having already for some time. So literally you are taking over the control or relief of the symptoms in general, whatever health issue you might be having so far. You may be still be feeling drained, but the level of energy, your well-being will be improving. And as well, this is the card that you will be moving in the right direction in terms of your healing, in terms of the treatments and regime that you are planning to have. So this is really positive thing if you are struggling with certain health issues. As well with this card, it suggests that the vacation or weekend away from your everyday life would be really good support for how do you feel on emotional as well as physical level. With this card, it is Mercury in Aquarius, and it can mean that you might have certain pains in the whole body, varicose veins, or even blood poisoning. With the Six of Swords, as well, it comes that you should be taking time in order to disconnect from certain technologies. If you are working in certain technology field, maybe a lot of work with computer or other technological tools, and it's recommended to connect with the higher sources of the healing, for example doing certain meditation work or holistic healing methods, energy healing, Reiki, anything else which could bring you healing for your emotional balance, as well as not only it gives emotional healing, but as well physical as a result. So this is really advised, and pay attention to such solutions and practices. If you have been feeling overwhelmed in terms of your emotional baggage and your mental health issues, with Five of Pentacles, it represents that you will be you might be feeling that you want to isolate yourself from anything and everyone, that you are not feeling comfortable in being in certain social events or situations. So with this card, it's suggested make a really small steps. The same it was recommended here, make a really small steps towards bringing yourself back to the world, back to the people who are around you. Don't just go and join a very big event because you might not feeling emotionally well to do it, but maybe take a coffee with one or two friends and then see how you feel. Maybe they are giving you a certain support. As I mentioned, your family and friends are really supported, so most probably you have good people around you. Don't meet them all together, but do one by one, and you will be starting to feel way much better. If not, if you are not being able to recover from your emotional depression or the baggage that you are holding, another advice with the Five of Cups is to seek professional counselor, and this will bring you a lot of benefit if you feel that you need to do so. As well as where you should be paying attention in terms of your health. This is Mars in Scorpio, and it indicates that you might be having certain inflammations towards your ovaries or uterus, as well as think about your sexual organs. If you feel certain discomfort, go and seek a certain advice, professional advice from the medical professional. With these two beautiful cards, which is Nine of Cups and the Sun, Major Arcana, no matter how you are feeling at the moment or where have you been in the past, it brings you healing, it brings you much better health condition in future. So with the Nine of Cups, it's really good omen. The same with the Sun card, and it says that you will be feeling much more positive in terms of your emotional state as well as your physical state. If your health is good, this is the cards that is saying that your health situation will maintain the same level. So don't worry, you won't be feeling worse during the next 7 months until the end of 2020. If you are not feeling that great, your health will be improving. The same very good sign. As well with these cards, it's suggested to take, remember, small vacation, holiday. As well here, take time for yourself, like me time. Do some massage, go to the spa, take a weekend off, do something that will really give you a positive emotions as well as relax your physical body. With the Nine of Cups, which is the Jupiter in Pisces, it can indicate that you might be feeling certain problems with your feet. If you have certain signs, pay attention and do certain treatment for that, as well as it can indicate that you might be having might be attending a lot of celebrations, excess living, or you might be indulging yourself with certain alcohol or food, which might be causing you problems with your blood pressure, as well as high blood sugar level and liver issues. So here is the warning: pay attention to that, what you eat, what you consume, in order to avoid these issues to coming to you. And with the Sun card as well, it says that your vitality, your energy level will be increasing. You will feel more balanced, more positive. Your wellness will increase. This is great card for everyone who is willing to become pregnant, as it is very strong pregnancy card, as well as recovery from everything and for everyone. So as well with the Sun card, it says that you might be having potentially deficiency in vitamin D. Maybe go and do some testing on that, as well as pay attention about how you expose yourself to the sun, because there can be potential sunburn or sunstroke, or certain skin problems related to the exposure to the sun. But otherwise, the cards are very positive for you. So let's look emotional balance What all Scorpio should pay attention or release, what kind of emotions in order to increase your well-being. What do we have here? Sharing shame. And so this could be related to the Five of Cups, that you might be going through certain pain or certain grief or certain situation which will drag you really down. And with this card as well, it says don't feel ashamed to share it with your loved ones, with your friends. Remember, you have really supportive friends and family around you who will understand you, who will support you whatever you are going through. So don't be ashamed to share your deepest pain, as well, everyone is going through a very hard period of time to time, but this is only temporary. And if you share your pain, what is happening inside of you, which makes you feel like here the man is really feeling upset and having a grief, then others who are around you are giving really a positive emotional support, and you will be starting to feel way much better, as I mentioned already this before. So this was prognosis for you in terms of the health situation. If you haven't checked my other videos related to the monthly prognosis for each zodiac sign, please go and check. Otherwise, like and subscribe my channel, and see you in the next video.